We're back on ALS, and they decided to drop an update for Godly Simone. I didn't know that he was coming out at all. I didn't know that they were even dropping an update today. But yeah, this is extremely good for me because instead of having to go get Dio and Pucci, I can just get Simone, which is honestly, I'd say a lot better in my opinion. I like this character more. But yeah, they ended up dropping a lot more stuff. Double traits, 6 new units, which is, I guess, Simone, and these, that's crazy. Okay, they dropped Angel Twins. I'm thinking it's Penny and Stocking. I don't know who these are. This is for the Battle Pass. A Simone skin. Nice. New Spiral Trials, which is that right there in the background. New story, legend stages, update bounties and codes. Nice. Alright, so we already have Simone. We have 3 copies of him. We already have one that's already been upgraded. Oh, and he has triple S on his damage. Nice. So I don't have to do that much. I do need to re-roll his technique. And I'm just going to keep him glorious. So yeah, let's go re-roll his technique and his stats. So yeah, let's do that real quick. Alright, for the stats, I'm probably only looking for 2 double S's because, well, yeah. Let's see how good we can make this. Oh, wow, okay. What about, oh, triple S that fast? Alright, okay, well that's done. Let's go ahead and change his thing to glitched, which should be over here. No, wrong one. Where is it? Oh, it's down here. And I think one of the characters is pullable in the banner. On the third one. I'll have to see. Anyways, let's see here. Alright, okay. Yeah, let's do this here. Let's see. Simone. Let's see how fast we can get him to glitch. Ooh, actually, I do have another pity potion, so let's do that. Let's auto trade this. We'll be right back as soon as we get it. Alright, so we are pulling up on the pity, but we did see a couple of doubles, which they're pretty rare. Oh, what did I get here? Glitched. I thought I got it before. I'm not even sure if I did. We'll have to check back. But yeah, now that we have glitched, we did see a couple of the double traits, but they were kind of mid. They were like, let me see what they were called. They were, what I was saying, I forgot its name. The one with the scope. It's mostly that one and the golem one. I forgot what it's called. Okay, now with that, we can start looking at what it is we need to make him godly. Obtain 100 cosmic essence. Alright. Kill 250 spiral enhanced enemies, okay. Feel the negative spiral wrath. Don't know what that is, probably the new game mode. Clear spiral trial with at least 2 other players, okay. Clear spiral trial 10 times without while using Shimon data, okay. Clear spiral trial without taking any damage from true spiral once, okay. Obtain YOLO, okay. Obtain Lord, no. So we don't need the anti-spiral. Alright, so about after half a day of grinding extremely hard, I finally got everything to upgrade everybody. But I still need to get the final version, or the godly version, of Simone, and I need to take Spiral and Simone into the trial together to get his evolution material. So yeah, let's do that. Now that that's done, we need to take Simone and Lord Gnome into a game and unlock their secret. I think it's a secret. I think that's how you do it. I think they have like a secret thing when you just when the mech gets destroyed, some stuff happens. So yeah, let's go do that. All right. So now that we have upgraded our Simone to about halfway, we're going to put down the Lord Gnome right here and wait for him to attack this way with his cone. There we go. And that should break. Unless I did it wrong. Alright, so I looked it up, and the way you're supposed to do it is you're supposed to get Simone to level 11, or upgrade 11, and it'll max him out, apparently. And then you get him. Let me delete this Grammy real quick so I can stand in front of him. And then once he does that, he'll destroy the mech. There we go. And then from here we unlock Super Tenga Topa Gurren Lagann. Look at that. And that is awesome. Alright, now we just need to make it permanent, which I think you need to get him to his final stage, if I'm not mistaken. And then you need to collide with Giga Jailbreak. Oh. Alright, let's wait for that. Hopefully we can do it. Alright, so now that we're back where we need to be, we're going to go to our ability manager and use it now. Why did it not go off? Why did it not go off? What do you mean? It was just supposed to do it, the animation. That's so lame. Well, if we end up getting it, I'll show it off, but I'm not even sure. There we go, we got it. We ended up getting it. Oh my god. Nice. Alright, now that we got that, we still need to end up beating the stage. So hopefully he can just do that for me. We should be finished with this in like a couple seconds. So that means we have fully unlocked Simone, but we still need to try him out and actually build him a team that's good for him. Yeah, he's doing 73.5 billion damage. And right now, let's see how much damage he has. 1.7 quadrillion? Yeah, quadrillion. That's kind of insane. I did mess up yesterday, big time. And I guess bringing 3 money units wasn't really necessary. But ladies man, pretty good. And he's not even built that well either. But yeah, these two carried. But Simone, yeah, Simone does do a lot of damage. So yeah, let's finish this up and start our final review of Simone. Alright, so now that we have unlocked Simone and got him to his full potential, let's look at his stats and what he can do. So first of all, he gets 2 different elements here, which is, well, one's cosmic, one's a subtype. Soul damage, 50% damage to shields, bypass all elemental and sub-elemental restrictions on shields. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So what, they're gonna be adding more shielded enemies? Nice. Once he's fully maxed out, he can do 1.29 trillion damage. Not that bad. Alright, so now let's read off his 4 passives before we get to his I guess, ability. The drill that pierces the heavens. For each consecutive hit on the same enemy, apply an order and loop. Cripple, bleed, mutilate, rupture, shred, negation, and dismantle. That's pretty good. Let's see. Who the hell do you think I am? Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's see. When stunned or debuffed, cleansed instantly, next attack becomes full AoE and applies all 7 effects regardless of cycle progression. That's pretty cool. No wonder he was like just doing damage in the spiral, because once he gets stuns, he becomes unstunned and applies his debuffs. That's pretty cool. Share 25% of Simone's damage, critical damage, and crit chance to allies in range. Caps at 50 billion. Damage 1000% crit damage, 55% crit chance. Okay. Whenever an ally in range. Okay, so this one's pretty cool. This is the one that doesn't work with Gremmy for some reason. Apparently, I've seen. And I don't know why, but I'll explain. I'll still read it off. Whenever an ally in range attacks, gain 0.25% of that unit's damage. Caps at 100% per unit. So to gain more damage on Simone, you have to place down multiple units that can reach more damage. Oh, but this also gives them more damage. So what, you'd be getting a lot of damage? Okay, we'll have to test it out. I think I've seen why people use like Blue Asta and stuff like that. Okay. After reaching 45% damage from any source, deal 3.5% max damage, caps at 250 billion. That's pretty cool. Okay, so for this team, I'm not really sure I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take him and these two. Who else? Alright, so we are in the Infinite already. We already have everything set up. We did bring Asta with Shinigami so you can have multiple placements for this. And our goal here is to upgrade our Simone all the way and make him do as much damage as possible. Which right now he's only at 16 million with no upgrades. I did bring Ladies Man and Asta and I guess Ichigo just to you know, since he's a cheap godly that I can bring. Yeah, this should be pretty easy, pretty simple. Let's put this on auto as well. And the only person we're gonna be upgrading is Simon and our other character, our money units. Alright, so as you can see, his percentage is already going up by a lot. I mean, it shouldn't be going. I think some of it is from the concert. But once that's gone, yeah, look, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah. So how this works is that we are using both of these in tandem, I guess. Both together to create, I guess, a loop of them getting more damage, as you can see. Them getting more damage, and then in tandem giving him more damage. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty cool. I mean, as you can see, he's already at a what, 11? Oh no, 9 billion and they're at what, 3 billion? With no upgrades, these are really bad units. The only thing that they have going for them is I think it was their SPA that was like double S, I think. Yeah, look, yeah. So yeah, look at that percentage right there. It is insane. They're doing 10 billion damage. It's already at 34. He's already maxed out. Let's go get our Super Tengen Gurlagon. Super Tengen Topa Gurlagon. And yeah, because we did, I guess, the steps correctly, we got to keep him, which is awesome. He's doing insane amounts of damage right now. It is absolutely wild. And this is only wave 35. You can do this in Coronation. That's awesome. And the more you upgrade, the more damage he ends up doing. So his max was 1 point something trillion. But it looks like it's gonna be way more than that, because look at that percentage just keep on going up. 900. And how much are they doing? 125 billion damage. Regulus, 225. Let's see, Ichigo, since he should be able to buff Godlies, 125 billion. That's without any upgrades. That is crazy. See, look at that. He's already gonna break. He's already gonna break 1 trillion. So, but they do have a limit. They do have a limit. I think, let me see. They have a limit of caps at 100% damage. So if it's doing 0.25, oh, he broke 1 trillion. Yeah, so they do have a limit. Caps at 50 billion damage. Wait, no, that's wrong. They're doing 125 billion. Yeah, so I think that's broken. Oh, 1, 2, 3. That's 9 billion% increase to their damage. That is crazy. Dude, this is 4 million. That's still insane. I don't think these get... Oh, well. No, they don't get any besides like the crit and all that. But they don't really use it. And here I'm just going to use the wealth ball. So I can keep on upgrading him to the max. Dude, like literally everything is being deleted. And this is a nightmare infinite of the brand new stage. Insane. He's insane. 1.24 trillion. And that's not even his final. It's insane. He's getting a buff of 1000%, I saw. Okay, we'll be back as soon as he gets his final upgrade to see how much damage he's doing. So yeah, we'll be right back. While we wait, I did forget to read off his Super Tenga Toppa Gurren Lagann I guess transformation. On activation, change Shimon's base damage stats to current damage times 150%. I mean 150, so it's not a percentage, it's just a flat rate of 150. That's pretty cool. Remove all buffs currently applied to this unit. Okay. Allow Shimon to be further upgraded to upgrade 18. Okay. Gain anti-magic and extinguish status effects. So that's anti-magic. What is the extinguish? I don't see it, but let's read it. Enemies under this effect have no resistance to any element. Once enemy HP 30% below 30%, take 25% more damage from units and 50 more damage from nukes. If HP is under 20%, the units which cast this effect has 2.5% chance to instantly kill the enemy. Pretty cool. Increase the shared damage from passive 4 from 25 to 50%. Caps are also doubled. That makes a lot more sense. Increase the damage from active 1 to 50 billion, no, 500 billion damage times 2 times the number of enemies in range. That's also insane. Okay, so let's finish off here. We need 2.4 million more, and we can see how much damage he can really do. Well, actually, no, not really, because I could have exchanged Ichigo for somebody else that can also give him more damage. So yeah, this isn't even like his full potential. But sadly, it does not work with Grammys. You cannot have 24. But yeah, let's see how much damage he's doing. He's doing 1.30 trillion. I mean, still about the same. Because he has, what, a 20% increase, I think? But let's see how much damage the other units are doing. Okay, they stayed at 125%. Oh no, 125 billion. Regulus is at 225. Okay, so that's insane. And then Ichigo is doing 125. Still, for a singular unit to be doing that much damage is pretty wild. And with Regulus in the team, he's doing it. Oh, he's not under the control. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I mean, he's not getting the buff from Regulus, which would give him a 1 second SP like them. Yeah, I mean, if he did get it, that would be actually insane. He would be doing that every 1 second instead of every 2 seconds. Let's see, Asta is getting it. So yeah, I mean, let's see how much damage they do once they're upgraded. They stay at 125 billion. That's insane. Ichigo, I'm not really sure how much damage he does base, but he stays at 125 billion. So it literally maxes out their damage as much as it can go. That's insane. Let's see who else. Regulus. I'm pretty sure Regulus stays about the same as well. Yeah, stays the same. Wild. Actually wild. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like. I'd say, I mean, final thoughts on this is that Simone is very much worth the grind. I mean, look at it. I mean, he's doing it by himself. It's an infinite, basically. I mean, he's not really doing it by himself, but just because he's on the team, everybody else, even these super weak units, are able to just destroy this map. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I was gonna say he is a lot better than Makima as a buffer. The percentage that they get is way higher, which is awesome. This is literally what, 2 billion? Yeah, 2 billion% increase to their damage. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you drop a like, all that. Yeah. You guys have any suggestions that I could have done better, or any other characters that I should be going for? Let me know. And so before we do leave, I would like to say that we are already on round 191. It's been almost an hour, I think. Yeah, almost an hour. And Simone by himself is shredding these high health enemies. Just look at how much damage he has done. 7 quintillion. We did move him from over there, and he had already had like somewhere between like 5 quintillion around there before that. But dude, he absolutely shreds these enemies. I mean, because of that, look at all of this stuff that I'm getting. 21 soul candy, 14 soul shards. That's insane. Honestly, I will say this character is extremely good. I'm not sure if he's going to be better than Rimuru, which I'm pretty sure he is. Is he better than Shinra? Probably so. I mean, he's the new godly. He has to be really good. So yeah, guys, make sure you do get him. I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you made it all the way to the end, thanks, I guess. And yeah, have a good rest of the day. I am probably going to end it here by selling off all my units. There we go. And that way they can just walk into the statue of Simone. yeah, guys. Have a good Thanksgiving. This is probably gonna go up before Thanksgiving, the day before Thanksgiving, which is today. So yeah, bye.